After 11 years, everybody, it's finally time to get back into college football. It has been 11 years since NCAA 14 came out, and now it's time to jump into CFB 25. And on Stumpy Squared here, we're going to dive right into a Road to Glory series, trying to play, hopefully, all 4 years. We're going to start off as a 3-star contributing prospect. Everyone, meet Scooby Smith-Garcia, the focus of this series. Out of Brownwood, Texas, which is in eastern Texas. He'll wear number 22. He's right-handed, and he will wear this gear, a left arm sleeve. Now, the tape that I wanted to have on the right arm was kind of bugged right now, so I can't really add that, but he will have that right armband plus that right short shoulder sleeve. But this right here is Scooby Smith-Garcia, and we'll see what team he commits to here soon. So with Scooby, we've got 3 mental abilities here. We got 1 for academics called Fan Favorite, which gets you increased composure gains at home. We've got a brand ability called Road Dog, increased composure gains on the road. And then we got Leadership, Clear-Headed, protection from composure loss. So for Scooby, it's all about composure. He'll be 5'11", weighing 207 pounds, and he'll have Shifty, Sidestep, Takeoff, 360, and Recoup as his current physical abilities. Donna Harper, a local TV journalist, says, "Hello, Scooby. I'm a local reporter doing a story on your college decision. I have a couple of questions for you. Which of these do you see as the most important? And to be honest, I care about getting on the field early. I want to be a starter as soon as possible. Now, a title does kind of sound nice, but we have plenty of time to get one with whatever team we end up committing to. So I think it's important for us to get on the field early. I want to get into some action. I want to be a starter. I want to be first on this depth chart, and that's going to be the answer. And which of these is also going to be important to you? He's from East Texas. Being close to home would be kind of nice, but also, what if we could find a program to send this guy to the NFL? That would be also great. I think right now that's more important to me. And finally, which of these is most important? A good head coach or new athletic facilities? To be honest, I think the facilities matter a lot more for his development, so it's going to be the athletic facilities over the prestigious head coach. These are the current teams interested. We got at the top, Army. I don't know if Scooby wants to go to the military. Then you got Navy. Okay, I got 2 of the military academies in our top 2. Then we got James Madison, who just recently went from the FCS to the FBS or somewhere along those lines. They currently reside in the Sun Belt Conference. And we would be 3rd on their depth chart, but it would take us quite a bit to get up to number 1. But the 2 guys above us are both seniors. But who really knows if they would recruit somebody else as a better running back? There's also Central Michigan over in the MAC. And we would not even be top 3 on their depth chart. For Navy, we're not top 3. For Army, we would be 3rd on theirs. So, you know, there's not a whole lot of teams here where we would be a starter, and that's not really going to happen at all for any team. It would take us quite a bit of work to get to that number 1 position on the team, especially for these teams down here. All these teams just have really good running backs already on their roster. It looks like every single projected role is going to be a bench regardless of which team we choose. So guess what? We're going to commit to one of the top interested schools. It's going to be James Madison over in Harrisonburg, Virginia, in the Sun Belt Conference. That is going to be the school for Scooby Smith-Garcia. And look at that. He is committed. Let's go. So he starts with 3 skill points to use here. We're going to use them right now. But a couple of these will take multiple to upgrade just 1 block. Like, for example, power will take 7. Quickness will take 10 to go up by 1. IQ and hands will take 2, which we currently have. Elusiveness will take 3 to go up by 1. And route running will take 1. I think I want to get Scooby to be kind of a jack of all trades, master of none kind of a player. So we'll use route running for the first 3 points that he currently has. And that's going to get him up to a pretty good level. We use 2 blocks on it. Now he's up to just a 76 out of the blue. Pretty big upgrades for him. But his overall stays at 67 apparently. Now if you look at his attributes and his abilities, we already saw these ones. His physicals, he's better at direction changes. He's got better juke moves. Now we will take skill points to unlock these as well. We'll think about that as we move through his career. So as of right now, Ayo Adeyi and Tyler Purdy rank above us on the chart. We have quite a way to get to even number 2 on this depth chart, but if we get to that spot, then he will get plenty of playing time, I think. But both guys are redshirt seniors, meaning that we should be able to, be a starter by next year unless, there is a big recruit coming in next year. But quick look here at the offense. You've got Dylan Morris at quarterback. He's also a redshirt senior, so this team will probably look a lot different next season. In terms of wide receivers, you got Taji Hudson here alongside Amarian Granger, Amarian Dollison, and Cam Ross. We're going to get some good blocking here from Josh Toner at a 74 overall. You got Carter Sweezy at left guard, Tanner Morse at center, Cole Potts at right guard, and Patrick McMurtry at right tackle. All these guys mostly red shirts, so that's probably going to be the case for Scooby as well here in his freshman season. Let's dive into Scooby's first practice here at James Madison University. The goal is to score touchdowns. That's pretty much it. So we're going to get the handoff here from Morris, and this should be pretty easy. We'll try and get goals here if we can. That should really help out at the XP, and we'll get us closer to number 2 on this depth chart. Nice block there by the fullback, and Scooby's in the end zone again. We've already got bronze. Now we're trying to go for silver. We've scored on every play except for one of them so far. That will get us to silver. I think we got to get 30 more thousand points to get to gold, which requires 50k. Will this one be enough? We're at 44k, just below 45, and that will get us to gold. And now we could probably just end practice, I think, and move on to our next one. It's got to get one more touchdown just to put the stamp on things. We end up with plus 500 coaching trust because we got gold, so that's a long way to go. Well, that's a big help for us, rather, in terms of the practice and getting that coach trust, because that coach trust will lead us to, hopefully, a position battle. Now, we do got to use these 6 energy points here, and we have no skill points to use right now, but I will go ahead and use these points on leadership for sure. I think is important, because that will also help us with coach trust if we can get that higher. Now, once we start to play, that'll be even better. Now, we got 4 points left. Got to get this GPA up a little bit as we prepare for the midterm exam coming up, like, in about 8 weeks. We'll just get to over unprepared for now, and we'll use the rest on, leadership. The number 1 running back on the depth chart says, "Hey there, welcome to the team. I tend to sleep over my alarm. Can you make sure I wake up tomorrow for practice?" Do I want to help out the number 1 guy on this depth chart? I'm not so sure. That might lower his coach trust, but I think it's better for us to help out our teammates, so I will do that. And look at that, leadership increase. Our teammates respect us just a little bit more, but they're all seniors. In our next practice, we got reaction and a footwork test. We got to do all these hot spots and then run towards the end zone. I don't know how to hurdle. Is it Y? It is Y. You only get bronze this time around, but, that was a weird drill. Don't blame me. Our first game here with JMU comes against the Charlotte 49ers. This one is going to be on the road in week 1. Will Scooby Smith-Garcia even get playing time here in this game? Who really knows? Let's go and find out and jump in this game. Hopefully we see him on the field at least once or twice. No appearances for Scooby in the first 3 quarters of action. Got a close game here, and Charlotte just lost on a last-second touchdown. JMU essentially walks off the game here at Jerry Richardson Stadium. We're 1-0 with the Dukes. Player of the game is Taji Hudson, the number 1 wide receiver. 3 touchdowns and over 120 yards. That's a big gain right there. I'm curious about our rushing stats here in this game. It looks like Purdy got the bulk of the carries as the number 2 back, 15 for 54. But really, the game changer on the ground was Adeyi, the number 1 guy on the depth chart. He puts up 116 yards on only 11 attempts, while Morris runs 10 times for 30 yards. Our tight end, Taylor Thompson, says, hey, the team has a tradition where the freshmen drive around the juniors and seniors all weekend to wherever they want to go. Just a heads up, I'm not going out. Want me to join you? You know what? I will do this. This will help out our chemistry with these teammates. I think that matters a whole lot to the leadership increase and our coach trust, so let's go ahead and do it. Chef Sporting Goods has sent us a text offering a potential opportunity. Proposal is a 2-week contract for the cost of 1 energy per week. We get 500 followers each week of the contract. I think right now energy matters more. I'll start to use these once we actually play a little bit, but I think for now we're going to decline these offers for brand deals. What is going on here? JMU is down 16-0 at halftime. We're trying to climb back here in the second half, and we once again escape with a victory on another pretty much last-second touchdown in back-to-back weeks, and the Dukes moved to 2-0 with this win here at Bridgeforth Stadium. We are finally prepared for this exam. Don't got to worry about that any longer. And we are probably 1 week away maybe from getting to excellent leadership, or we get it here. And now we have that mental ability clear-headed. It would be nice to get some playing time for once, but it might not be in the cards here against the North Carolina Tar Heels hosting the James Madison Dukes here in Chapel Hill. We are getting absolutely mollywopped. Give Scooby some playing time. He's going to come out here in the 4th quarter in a blowout. 5 minutes to go. We're down 41-7. This is his first play. What's my route? Hike the ball, brother. It's a crossing route, a little shallow cross. Complete across the middle. Broken tackle, and that is Alonza Barnett, the 3rd, across the 45-yard line. And that is going to be it. That's going to be it for Scooby. Give us a handoff or something. We come back in for another route to run. It's just a little stick route. And he goes the other way. Cam Ross, just his 2nd catch. 1:36 to play. We're back on the field for a 3rd and 6 play. Are we going to get the ball this time? No, we're not, and it's intercepted. Scooby's going to have to make a tackle. And he drags him down. His first play is a defensive one. Do you believe that? The Tar Heels take this one 48-10, a bloodbath here in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Don't want to ever come back to Tobacco Road. How did we do poorly on the exam? That doesn't make any sense. We got midterms in week 8, so these tests don't even matter. We are ready for this exam. We are prepared for it. Don't give me that crap, Karen. I am just now realizing that we have a long way to go. I don't think Scooby's gonna get a shot until next year. We're currently at only 1367 coach trusts. The backup, Tyler Purdy is at 8,000. And then Adeyi is currently at, like, beyond 29K. So we might just have to wait for these guys to retire from college football. Jesus Christ. Our next game comes against the 0-3 winless Ball State. I think they're the Ball State Cardinals or something, but they're winless. We're coming off our first loss, getting absolutely hammered by UNC. Now we come back home to Bridgeforth Stadium to take on a winless opponent. Let's take them on and take them down. And a pretty back-and-forth game here as Ball State leads by 1 at the halftime break, but JMU strikes back in the third quarter, taking off to a lead here. Fourth quarter winding down. No appearances for Scooby in this one, but James Madison gets back in the win column. We are 4-1 or 3-1, one of the two. Brody Fisher, how am I supposed to know this? I haven't seen the playbook yet. I played one game. You have not given me anything to go off of here. I don't even know what the 7-hole is. It sounds like it's an outside run. Let's call it that. This could screw everything up, but I'm saying outside run. That is correct. All right, you know, it sounded like it was going to be the right one. Oh, there's more. Why is there a pop quiz? Brody, come on. What is this, Coach Fisher? Which of these run plays uses a pulling alignment to block a defensive tackle? Shotgun doubles offset right halfback trap or strong tween tight end right halfback toss. That is, if you're pulling alignment, it sounds like a toss because they're going to have to slide to the right or sweep wherever you're going with the toss. I'm choosing B. Not quite. Damn it. Okay, one more. If we're running shotgun spread Y stick, what are you running? Stick sounds like a hitch, so I'm choosing that one. Okay, well, I just failed the quiz. 33%. That's a failing grade. That game against the Warhawks, by the way, was our first of conference play here in the Sun Belt, and we lost it. Not a good start. Meanwhile, our rival, Appalachian State, is 5-1 on the season. We're 3-2. We got all A's on the midterm exams. That's right, Karen. Leave me alone now, all right? Our classmate Audrey says, hey, the players have a curfew. Yeah, I know. But my friends are throwing a party. You know what? We aren't playing football. Why not go to a party? Give cool response. Go to party. Brandon followers increase. Let's go. Hey, look. It actually worked. Parker is asking us to cheat with the PDF he found online. If this was me in real life, I definitely would take this offer. But it's a pretty big risk for us. We're going to study ourselves and not use the answers. GPA increase. Hell yeah. Oh, here we go. In a game against Old Dominion, we're finally going to get a carry, it seems. No, we're not. We are actually out on the outside. Are you... What a tease, man. That's a pretty good block by me. We came in just for a block. That was it. Somebody must have gotten hurt. We're back in the game, and we are the target on this play. A minute 35 to go. Are we going to get the rock? No, we're not. It is caught instead after the pass by Dylan Morris. In the fourth quarter, still trailing by 3. We have yet to even really... Oh, that's a great block. Look at that block right there. We just freed up 7 yards for Adeyi. But we have not even touched the ball in our actual role on the team, a running back. Either blocking or being out wide as a receiver. Are we going to appear again? We are. Halfback direct. I mean, at least we're on the field, right? But if we play more than 4 games, then we cannot redshirt this season. It's 4th and inches. A nice block by Scooby, but it has no impact on the play. We got the first down. Tie ball game approaching the end. We head to overtime, and the Dukes come out on top in this rivalry matchup. 23-20, your final score. Karen, you just gotta relax, alright? I'm focusing on football, not academics. I don't care about the history of American music. I'm not gonna go to a concert and then write about it. What are you even talking about? I just played in a football game. We're facing today the 9-1 Appalachian State Mountaineers. We come in, I think, below 500 at 4-6. Now, do we get any playing time here in this rivalry game? Probably not, but JMU takes a lead. App State matches and takes over, and now they lead approaching halftime, 24-10, and now they're just blowing us out. We might actually get some playing time here late, but we're making things kind of interesting, but not enough to win the game at all. 38-24, App State wins it. They get their 10th win of the season here on their home turf. Look at that on final exams. 4.0 GPA after straight A's to close the year. That's awesome. Can Karen leave us alone now? That is going to be it for JMU here in the freshman season for Scooby Smith-Garcia. We closed the year with that win against Marshall 25-3 at home, but we finished the year 5-7 and 2-6 in conference play. Jalen Milroe of Alabama ends up winning the Heisman this year, putting up 42 touchdowns to only 6 interceptions. Very impressive year for him. And in Bowl Week 1 of 4, we can check out the award winners across the board. I'm just curious who won these awards. Player of the Year, also, I guess that is the Heisman. That goes to Milroe, as we saw. Head Coach of the Year, Greg Malone of Michigan. Best Quarterback, Jalen Milroe. Best Defensive Player, Peter Woods. Best Defensive Back, over in Miami, Deani Hill. Best Running Back, Donovan Edwards. If we got the rock, we could have been up there. Best Receiver, Romello Brinson out of SMU. Lombardi Award to Peter Woods. Unitas Golden Arm Award goes to Cameron Ward. Best Defensive End, Davin Van. Best Interior Lineman goes to Tate Ratledge. Okay, who really cares anymore? Lou Groza Award, Best Kicker. JMU guy up was top 5. No Rulas, but he's also a senior. Oregon ends up coming out on top in the first ever 12-team college football playoff, taking down Georgia 35-27 in the championship game. Michigan was the 1 seed, and they lost against Oregon by 10. Georgia beat Clemson by 2 touchdowns, and Alabama lost in the second round against Georgia by 7 points. So there it is right there. The year is over officially. We only played in 2 games this year. Hopefully that will change. We have 7 skill points to use, so let's go spend them. Now, we could potentially enter the portal, but I doubt we really get better opportunities as the number 1 on a depth chart on any other team than James Madison. I want to carry this team to a couple of wins here and hopefully his sophomore year. I hope they apply the automatic red shirt. If not, that will really kind of screw us over. Well, look at this. And week 0 of his sophomore campaign, we are number 2 on the depth chart. We're going to actually play some football here in his sophomore season. Let's go. On this chart, yeah, looks like they recruited a guy named Chris Russell as the new number 1 back, but now we're going to actually see the field in almost every game this year. Thank God. We're actually pretty close to winning that starting job, especially if we can use these skill points. Will actually, I think, be a higher overall than this junior that I think was probably actually a transfer. So on the depth charts, he's a 75 overall, and we did not end up redshirting as a freshman. That is just insane. They just screwed us over completely. That's just a complete waste of a season. What the hell? We never had a chance. But regardless, we have 9 skill points to use going into week 1 of his sophomore season. Let's go ahead and try and spend all of these. We could go for elusiveness, which would take about 3, 2 for hands, 2 for IQ, 2 for route running. I think I want to use this. I mean, quickness would take 10. We only have 80 speed, apparently. That kind of sucks. But I think I would rather go with elusiveness first. We go up to 85 in that area. Up to a 70 overall now. And now I think I'll focus on probably hands to make us a better just overall receiving back. And then we'll close out with IQ using 2 of those. And got 2 more to spend. Let's do 1 more on route running just to be well-rounded. We're 71 overall, approaching Chris Russell's overall. And we're probably maybe like half a year away or just below that from approaching number 1 on this depth chart based on Coach Trust. But we have to beat him in a position battle first. So we will cross that bridge once we come to it, folks. But that was the freshman season for Scooby Smith-Garcia. Unfortunately, though, I wish they would have used the red shirt here, but they don't, and we kind of just lose a year of college football. But we'll see what happens as we try to approach the highest spots on this depth chart, folks. I'll see you guys in the next one. Leave your thoughts down below, your feedback. Please like the video, and subscribe as well if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next one, as we will probably actually get a lot of playing time here against FCS East. I'll see you guys there. Take care. Have a great day.